Just rush him, huh?
But it would only take one. It would only take one. That's why your boy, the police officer, shit tightened up.
Yo, I was gonna mention that too.
The cop nigga shit tightened up, boy. What happened?
He's talking mad shit.
It's funny because only somebody like that would post a video like that to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like only somebody
Tough
of
guy.
that tough guy character, and then he got like real people coming at him, and now he's like, he didn't even mention the fact that he just made a video. He said, because I'm a cop is why y'all coming at. No.
no.
It's because he just posted this dumbass video.
And what about the woman with the McDonald's?
I don't think I saw that one.
You didn't see the lady cop crying?
Oh,
about-
yes, I did see it.
I don't even want my food.
I'm tired. I've worked many hours and...
Wow.
Okay.
What was her complaint? Because I didn't watch all of it. I heard about it, but I didn't watch it.
So she got one part of her order, which was the orange juice or something like that.
All right. And then they were making her wait for her breakfast
Her
sandwich.
breakfast. So she's thinking that they're doing something to her food because it's taking so long.
And she doesn't want it. And she had been up a lot of hours.
A lot of hours, yeah. And she's crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the other one now where cops aren't wearing their uniforms to work in fear that someone might attack them. And I say, the irony.
Yeah.
Imagine wearing something like skin and being in fear of wearing said skin.
Good point.
Speaking of fear and cops, me and David been having conversations like outside after we leave the podcast. Do you remember a while ago before all this started, you said 2020 was going to be a weird year? Do you remember that?
Son, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Weird
And
ain't the word.
Cabadamus.
See,
Copstradamus.
that's one thing. There's another thing that he predicted that I'm about to. Psychological warfare. Has anybody seen? What did you say about the cops and the circling of the helicopters and the fire?
Oh, yeah.
There was a conspiracy theory going around that allegedly saying that cops are letting off fireworks intentionally to fuck with people. Mm-hmm. Then Jessica sent me a tweet. I think it was a tweet of the mayor or the governor of New York allegedly, well, not allegedly, he's going to leave. I think it's
Cuomo?
I think it's Cuomo. From the 28th to the 4th, they're going to be letting off fireworks.
They're going to be letting off fireworks?
From the 28th to the 4th. And then I just seen a video of somebody posted on Twitter that there's cops circling around, not doing anything else, with their sirens going off.
I saw videos of that. I think that was in New York, in Harlem.
Yep. What's going on? What is this?
Get your ass in the house.
Are they resisting? The cops are like, you know.
It's psychological warfare. It's what David said.
Is this
But I don't think it's a black thing, right?
No, it's psychological warfare.
Is it a COVID psychological attack, though? Like to make you stay in the house? Because that's what it does for me. You know me. I got post-traumatic anyway, so when I hear all these fireworks and shit, I'm like, you know what? Could be gunshots. I'll just stick to where I know.
What if it just makes you anxious? What if it just provides a level of anxiety and fear
right now.
Yep.
and stress?
Yo, fam, I'm
that
telling
does
you.
not allow you
I don't
to
want
think
to talk about
straight.
this right now.
Yeah, but we do have to talk about these mysterious fucking fireworks. Like, where is the firework budget coming from?
Twitter, at least local Twitter, people are pissed. Even on Facebook. Like, if I hear any more fireworks.
Right? How's the whole world mad at fireworks, and yet they're still going? I mean,
I thought fireworks was
every
always
night.
the shit. As
I
a kid,
thought,
anyway.
I thought fireworks was the shit. I asked Angela the other day. I was like, "Why is everybody mad at fireworks?" But then again, I don't know if there's an overabundance of fireworks this year. Like, I don't.
I mean, every night it sounds like Beirut. And look, you hear right now? There's nothing cracking right now. It is not until the sun goes down.
Yo, I'm telling you.
9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh man, it sounds like Griselda.
That's every fucking night, bro. And I'm like, all right. I assume that, fucking 20% of the nation's unemployed.
Every night is like a little too much.
Where's the money coming from?
Let's do it on the weekend at least. You know what I mean?
From Thursday to Saturday or Sunday or something. Yeah.
Let me ask you another question. Have you Where have you been when you seen a massive warehouse of fireworks for sale? I haven't seen anybody on the corner with a table full of fireworks. Where are the fireworks coming from?
One table. I've seen one table. Only.
Before, I used to have the tents.
They were everywhere.
On my way home, there was tents because
specific places permitted.
Yeah.
Where are they?
I don't see them.
How are all these fireworks here? Every night, who's buying them?
What the fuck?
Who is buying this? So you're using your whole stimulus check, your whole unemployment check, $600 a week, is going to fireworks. Has to be. How are you eating?
But if I wanted to be a conspiracy theorist, right, Bub?
No, you are one.
All right.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to continue,
Go ahead.
like wouldn't it make sense to do that? Like we're about to have 80-year-old presidents. We've never, and I don't think in the history of the United States have we ever had presidents that have been that old. There are a lot of things that are about to happen that cannot be stopped. They're about like we are going to have an 80-year-old president.
Like the machine is moving.
There are things that are about to happen. Maybe some in good directions, right? There's a lot of good shit that's happening right now that we should highlight. But there's a lot of other shit that's happening that's just either we don't know or we know little about or we know how it impacts us or them or whatever. But
not the whole picture.
But we don't have the whole picture as to what it means, right? It may impact us now, but like for instance, Trump. We don't have the whole picture of what these 4 years mean for our kids.
Nope.
Right? Like it just doesn't end after he's not elected president. There's a repercussion that he's let off. There's shit that we're still feeling from the Reagan era. Reaganomics. You know what I'm saying? We're still feeling shit. So there's going to be shit that like, what does that mean? But we're living in a world where what if we're living in a world where we're so anxious and so in fear that we just don't have the time to think about what it means?
You said that before. You said just even when Trump's out of office, we can't just forget about the shit he's done.
Right.
No.
Well, just because you got a new president, you can't be like, oh, Trump's out.
300 federal judges and 2 Supreme Court justices.
Everything starts over.
Justices.
Right.
What episode is this?
Yo, episode 99.
Yo, we made it to 99.
Yo, I'm struggling with how to say 99.
Hell yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, boy. I was kind of struggling with that one.
What you got there, Alex?
What happened?
What you about to play something?
I thought he was playing. She's a slut, she's a hoe, she's a freak. Got a different kind of everything of the week.
I thought it was Bills.
What was that? Was that got a crush on you?
Yeah, happy Father's Day, guys.
Oh, wait, this is my song.
It's a good one, man.
It's a classic album.
Yes,
You don't agree?
yeah.
All right. You looked at me like I was
No.
crazy. Oh, yeah. How was Father's Days? Father's Day.
Mine was good. Smooth. Hang with the OGs. Like this about almost, it was multiple decades there. So you got my grandfather was 90, right? I had another cousin there. So 80 wasn't there, but then you had 70, 60, 50, 40,
That's crazy.
and 30.
That's crazy.
Dope. It was dope.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Like my
I
grandfather.
didn't even know black men lived that long.
Or know each other.
Listen,
I must be half Asian.
I just be looking at my grandfather, man. I'd be like, this guy like just still gets around, still drives.
Drippy.
Almost damn near full head of hair, like
Dope.
How old?
90,
You had a 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40,
30.
30. That's impressive. My shit goes like men. The men in my family, uncles and father, and 40, 39. That's it. Like as uncles and like dad, grandpa, like my generation is it, and it's like me, Megatron, my brother and his son.
We had a hell of a conversation about music, about sports, growing up. Shit was dope.
90 would put him in 1930, so born during the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to talk about.
War veteran.
There's a lot of shit to talk about.
You know what I mean?
I got uncles and shit, but I unfortunately don't have the relationship that we just grew up in different regions. You know what I'm saying? It's just they're in DR, I'm here. Mm-hmm. We didn't have that many interactions, so it's just
same here. Yeah. Same here.
Might have to pull up.
Yeah, we
might have to pull up in DR, dog. Just
Que lo que? He said try it a couple times.
Yeah,
isn't COVID out there right now?
Again.
I see people vacationing now.
Oh, they have a curfew out there.
There's still COVID?
They have a curfew. You got to be in by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be in the resort. 8 o'clock.
Hey, what's up with Ja Rule?
Hold on, wait. We talking about Father's Day. I wanted to keep going.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, your Father's Day sounds fantastic. It was a good day for me. Nice. Went to the beach, took the boy there, hung out. It was a peaceful reset day. That's what it was. We've been coming off some great weekends.
Yeah,
back-to-back weekends. Back-to-back weekends. Some real hanging out. It almost felt normal, and that was a good day for me. But the reason why I brought up the Adrian Broner thing earlier, I'm watching on Instagram or whatever, and he's like, "Yo, for Father's Day, I'm realizing that all I got for Father's Day was two $25 gift cards to it was either Mr. Chow or P.F. Chang's or one of them shits." I gotta start fucking with some better bitches. He's like, nah, I'm gonna be a deadbeat dad for the next 3 months. He said, right? This shit had me laughing, but then while I'm laughing at him, I realized like I got a balloon for Father's Day. It came from Megatron, so I'm like, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Yep. I got breakfast in bed.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah,
breakfast in bed works.
I saw that. Okay.
Yep.
Got a little Adidas outfit.
Yep. Yep.
I'm happy.
That's yours right there?
Yankee jersey though.
Hey, thought that counts, right?
Yeah.
And it really feels like it came from Megatron.
You get anything?
Yeah, I'm wearing the shirt right now.
All right. Yeah.
Got a card, 2 cards.
Yep.
And Jessica and Aiden made me some chocolate covered strawberries.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
They were good?
They were very good actually.
Chocolate covers milk chocolate?
I'm
Dark
like,
chocolate?
Both.
Aiden made it?
Milk chocolate.
That was Daddy's Day present. That was Father's Day present. That was Daddy's Day present.
Yeah, that was. I didn't do much other than that, but
my block gets litty.
Hell yeah, dude.
in the hood. Yeah, but aside from that, I didn't do much else.
Nice.
But that's how I like it though. I'm
went to Jay's crib after the other cookout. Now Jay's crib now.
Is it fair to say now that like, and here's the thing, when I was listening to Adrian Broner, I realized that like, I really don't give a fuck about Father's Day gift.
I was about to ask you a different question. Do you guys really give a shit about Father's Day?
So Father's Day is always...
No, Father's Day acknowledgement. Hell yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear. I'm great.
But wait, you need that?
I don't need it. I want to hear it though. I'm a great father.
You don't
I want to hear it.
No, I hear you, but you want to hear it on one day. You don't want to hear it.
I want to make sure that this day doesn't go unnoticed. you got 364 days where you might not want to say it, but on this one day,
you're going to skip by this.
Feel free to use it more frequently, but on this day, I want to hear. For
some fathers, like Valentine's Day for women. Like, you just ain't gonna skip by this day. You gonna get
without the Cartier.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, if he made me a fucking macaroni tie, fantastic, bro. Put some work into this because I'm putting a lot of work into you. Yeah. So that acknowledgement on the day is it's the only thing that I value. So that's why I clown the balloon because I'm thinking about Adrian Broner. But if I'm really being honest about it, it's being a father is so much of an intrinsic reward for me to just know that I'm making that much of an impact and that at least something that I'm focused on doing, I think I'm really doing right.
Yeah.
And to hear it and be reinforced, that's all I really need for Father's Day. For now, when he starts working, I'm going to need an Adidas outfit, some breakfast and bread. When he can afford it, I'm going to need that.
Right. Father's Day always the struggle for me because Father's Day in 1994 wasn't a Father's Day for me, for my father. My sister passed on Father's Day.
Oh.
So it's always a remembrance of her. So my day starts off a little slow until I just get around some people. But the breakfast in bed definitely was like, all right,
yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah,
that helps.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that was Don's father, Coach Tone. Tone's father.
What?
I didn't know who your cousin Tone's father was until he posted the picture
Oh, okay,
on
yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'm like, me and this nigga have had some back and forth shit talking wars.
I would believe
in
it.
South
I believe it.
Street.
I believe it.
Man, what the fuck you know about him? What you know about it, old head? like legit. We've had it. It's all love. Like it's anytime I see him, it's just
Teddy
a good
is
time.
he's always up for a debate.
Yeah. We've had some biblical debates. That's true. And then when I saw the picture, he's like, "Oh, to
Me
a
and him
real
go
one."
back and forth all the time. It's like, Teddy, not today, man. Come on, man. Not today.
And he got that old that ball sweat shit too with him. Too. Hey, he's hilarious, man. Shout out to Coach Tone and Pop Teddy. I had no idea that was his father. I like Tone even more now. His mom definitely smoked crack. That was his father for sure.
Yo, you're gonna die on that hill, huh?
He said, I don't give a fuck what you say. We had this whole conversation again at my crib.
It's a fact.
Again.
He's dying on that hill.
And then we talked about something else. I don't remember what that was, but you and Tone you had your little Teddy.
Oh, that was the Nika.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Nika. Niggas was off the Nika.
Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out
Yeah.
there.
So my guy Dre, who came over,
Absolutely.
Yep.
the taller guy, and I was with him yesterday at his crib. He was like, "Yo, I could see how your podcast vibes just because of the conversation I just said." So y'all had. I was like, "Yo, that's how we talk at a cookout. Is how we talk on a podcast." ain't
Do a little more reading during the week,
Yeah, I try. I never succeed at reading. I'm busy. I don't have time to just pick up a book. I'm driving a bus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see.
9 hours a day.
If you don't have to sit down time, I'm not picking up books. I'm
I
reading on the phone.
I rely on you guys to bring the good information.
That's true.
I'm not gonna be honest with you. That's why
I should probably pick up a physical book. I haven't picked up a physical book in a long time. I've been reading on the phone.
Yep.
That's why when we got Bub, I was like, yes. And then when we got Reem, I was like, yes. Takes the pressure right off of me. I ain't gotta do shit now.
Yeah. So slavery still alive? They just be concealing
the shit, dog.
I said, let these niggas do the reading.
I didn't even know. I'm an accomplice. I didn't even know.
You sitting there like, yeah.
Oh my God, what?
I don't have to pick up another piece of literature again.
Whatever time Alex gets,
I'm again.
Guilty by association.
I didn't know, but whatever.
Yeah.
Not what I meant.
Next week, we're switching this shit up. I'm sitting over there.
Oh, shit.
I haven't had to pick up a book since I procured you two Negroes. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I said I'm not reading another fucking
I'm just going illiterate. I'm just going illiterate from now on.
I'm not reading another.
I'm going to go to work. They'll be like, can you read this? No.
Don't know how to.
Oh, shit.
Damn you, massa. You ain't my massa.
Oh, man.
That's where I'm going.
Yo, he's been calling himself the supreme leader since the beginning. He's been telling y'all since the beginning.
That's over King of PE, isn't it? That's Supreme Leader.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, man.
For sure. That's funny. I'm glad that I could help out. Did a lot of reading this week.
But none of y'all saw the Ja Rule shit?
Of course I did. Where would I be without my baby? You be in a fucking private party.
What? His private party or the commercial?
Commercial.
I heard he's doing
with the Peters?
I heard he's doing community commercials though.
So I don't think anybody knew that up front, right? All that comes out is just the commercial. And people are just like, what?
Oh, because I saw it at the same time.
What do you mean community commercial?
So he's trying
For
to help
free?
out. He's trying to help out local businesses.
Yeah, he's helping out local businesses.
He's doing it for free?
Yeah.
Off of his image, and he's like,
His image?
Who listens to Ja Rule right now?
Yo, nobody could touch Ja back when Ja had it.
Back when he had it, right?
Ja had it for a minute.
He had it.
He
He still got followers, bro. Like he's got.
Okay.
But it's just the quality of the videos.
No. I saw the quality. Bro. I didn't really pay too much attention to it.
50 was on a roll.
Of course. You know 50 was going to...
50 go.
It's
He was on a roll.
It's a tough stretch to go to after private party to
Well, he was...
free
it sounds
commercial.
like he's doing it for a good cause.
Right.
You can't really...
easy though.
I mean...
Or is that like try to cover up the fact that, I'm on iconbook.com.
huh?
What is that?
That's the thing where you can go out there and you can like order a celebrity.
Huh?
Come to your party. Yeah, Raven Simone's on it. All kind of.
You can
Disney
order
teams.
celebrities
Yeah, come to your party.
Is that
and chill.
Is that pre-COVID as well?
Yeah,
Or
that was
since
before.
COVID?
That was before COVID.
Oh God.
There's some of them as low as like a couple $100. I'm sure that job's not going to be a couple $100, but you know. And let's be clear about it. I'm never gonna down a man for doing a hard day's work. I don't give a shit.
I was like, hey, J Lo, you want to come to my pool?
J Lo's not on it.
Oh,
No, I just said Raven Simone. It's a Disney teen stars and shit like that. You know, one of them Carter boys or something. Whatever though, whatever you got to do to make ends meet is what you have to do. So I'll always respect it, but you know,
would y'all let a woman clean your house naked for $175 an hour?
Depends on what you look like.
Nope, I don't got it.
100 an hour?
An hour.
I don't got it.
You can't touch her. You could.
No.
You could.
I'm trying to think of how long it's gonna take to clean for that hour, so I can.
It's
try
up to her.
Dishes.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm.
Yeah, you got the dishes. You got maybe.
She might take 45 minutes to do
Maybe
dishes.
you want to.
That's what I'm saying. She can take her time.
$175.
So why the naked part? I'm confused.
Because this is what people are doing. They're paying.
What?
That's why I can understand. That's why I'm with Reem here. I can understand why Rule would probably try to do some shit like this. He probably doesn't.
Everybody's money's fucked up in the recording industry.
Because you have I mean, this is pre-COVID, but you had women that were like, this was popular in like Minnesota.
Wow.
I can't see it. I can't see me paying $175. So like, one, I clean my house all the time, and two,
$90 topless.
I still can't see it. I just think I feel the same way when I go to strip clubs. Like if I want to tip at a strip club,
There's
it's
no
because
need for
I'm
me
in
to
a
be in the
mood
house.
to tip. Like I just want to just blow bread.
Right.
But if I'd have met you at the mall, maybe I'd have spent $175 on dinner, and then maybe we fall into like, and you're washing clothes and shit like that naked anyway. So I don't see me doing that.
No, I don't.
And then what are you doing? What are you allowed to do? Can you sit in the corner and beat off while you
can
fold your clothes? Oh, that's disgusting.
It's kind of gross.
Oh, that's gross.
I think you can. I think you could just. Sit
Yo,
there
can you
and
imagine the Yelp reviews?
have a conversation with her and beat off?
Veronica was amazing. I got 4 of them
Yelp,
things off.
Imagine.
And she cleaned it up right after.
Oh my gosh, she has to clean it up.
She gotta clean it up.
She has to clean it up.
She has to clean it up. She's cleaning.
I think the bigger question is, would you get naked and clean somebody's house for $175?
Would you?
I'll clean your house for $175. That's what I'll do. I ain't getting it.
An hour. An hour?
Ooh, an hour?
Yeah.
I'm in that bitch all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see me doing that.
I'm getting the cracks in the wood.
Yo, I'm getting everything.
An hour?
Yeah.
Butt ass?
They gotta be. You gotta put it.
Wait, what?
You said butt ass. You
No,
said
no,
naked.
no.
Oh, you're there.
Oh yeah.
He said butt ass. He said 175 butt ass.
You said it.
No.
You said it.
Reem said, I'll clean your house, period.
Period.
Clean house.
Yeah.
Period.
But the thing was, the topic was.
No.
you talking about-
Then he
Alex is
switched
fine.
it.
Alex
But
is
you
fine.
stayed.
Yeah.
Alex, Alex is fine. It's fine, bro.
Al said just in case his death prep goes left.
It's fine, nasty.
Clean Streak.
Oh, wow. All
Guy's
right.
nasty.
It's the name of his company. Clean Streak.
All right. You can have one of
Okay.
us. Or you can have Alex.
That's it.
All right.
Okay, Alex.
I say all that to say, fuck it, Ja. Whatever you got to do to get your money, Ja.
Facts.
Don't let nobody criticize you. You probably have to humble yourself, though. Because even when he posted about it, he was like, yo, I'm not cheap. Oh, this, that. And I'm like, bro, just, you're trying to recoup some cash right now while you're not able to go on tour, this, that, and the third. So you do private parties. Just leave it at that. Don't talk about your cheap or how expensive you are, because that's when you open up the door for 50 Cent to be like, you're broke, nigga.
Yeah.
You're broke. Imagine me be out here some private party shit. I do that for sultans.
Yeah, I don't
You
care.
know what I mean? Like,
Had no interest. I don't care. Whatever. Do your thing.
You'll still clean the house. Butt ass.
Butt ass.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
This guy.
Yo.
Different.
This guy. Wow.
Alex is on a different
Fuck,
tone right
Alex.
now.
Dang.
someone called Ja.
All right, where we at? What do we got?
I can't get you butt naked out of my head right now. Scrubbing floors with a toothbrush and shit.
He said he's going to get all the cracks, too.
I'm getting all the cracks. I'm in there
Yo,
all
I thought we
day.
were all on the same page here.
No,
Obviously
man.
not.
You're in a porn mag, bro.
Yeah, perv.
Christmas.
God damn.
You are out of here.
All right.
Wow.
You are out of here.
Okay.
I think this is
All right.
Look at me like that. Don't oust me.
Okay.
I loved it.
What's been going on?
I'm not looking at Alex.
No?
No.
Not until he put some clothes on. Go put a robe on now.
Oh, shit.
Everything is love right now, man. Yo, hey, I went into the building for the first day. Actually went to work today.
Went to work.
Into work. I'm not going front. The first 15 minutes were terrifying. Terrifying.
You have a mask on?
Looking at everything.
Oh, so you have to wear the mask in to the building, and they have the social distancing where, like for me, I'm one of 3 people that do what I do. So if I'm in the building, then neither of my 2 counterparts can be in the building. It's an attendance number thing. But and in our section, there's nobody there. It's me. And this is what added to the terror. So I'm there. You get to your desk. You take your mask off. You get to do your work without the mask on, and I'm working and this, that, and that, third. But I mean, like every, I want to say, 4.5, maybe 6 minutes. Is
Oh, no.
what the fuck?
What? Who's doing that?
It's just, I don't know, because I can't see anybody that's around me. But it's just, there's like 20% of the building in the
Psychological
building.
warfare.
I would've been like, I got a gun.
Psychological warfare.
I got a gun.
Psychological warfare.
Got him. Oh, it's just like, yo, stop fucking.
I know how to fight.
Nah, it was real cool. I'm not gonna lie. I hope that a lot of people don't go back into the building.
That's when you, boom, yo, cut the shit.
Yeah,
Everybody out. No, everybody out. But yeah, for the first 15 minutes, it was crazy, but it was super productive. I realized that I'm far more productive in a business setting than I am at the dining room table.
Yeah, I need the office too.
Yeah, that's it felt good. I think I might go back tomorrow. Mask on. Show them some dedication. Hey, I'm here. Yeah.
Do you think everybody's working 8 hours a day for 5 days a week? You think everybody's like
impossible?
You think everybody's really?
I was trying to when the quarantine hit,
doing the job.
I was doing it, but then I was just like, this shit ain't normal.
Not only is it not normal, it's impossible, and it doesn't make sense.
And it's not.
You would do way too much.
Yeah.
It's not expected.
Think about all that other time that's just being filled in at work of just honest to God bullshit.
Right.
Water cooler conversations.
Yeah.
Lunchroom. Go get a
Lunch
snack.
Gotta pee again.
Lunch break is like an hour and a half. Yeah.
And you'd be the only one doing it.
No.
I mean, like if you were at home working 8 hours,
Right.
You'd be the only
straight, you'd be the only one doing it. You'd be in meetings by yourself. I invited everybody, but no one showed today. Like
Looking at the Zoom like,
Right.
But and I'm not going to speak for just my bank, but businesses in general aren't they're expected to maintain a certain level of productivity, but no one is expecting the 110% that you would get if you were in a corporate funded establishment.
Right.
You know?
I'm more interested in, is anybody analyzing whether it's necessary? Like a lot of things are being analyzed right now at a very low level, high level, right? Should we still be analyzing this factory mentality, right? This industrial mentality of 9 to 5, 5 days a week.
Hell no.
no.
Is that still?
There's studies that
should that still be like? Look at what we've done in a matter of fucking days when a serious matter hit.
Right.
And not only did we do that, we realized that we were capable of doing that. Mm-hmm. That was a capability. If it sucked,
because we talked about
there's an adjustment.
How we were going to get back to the office, like the phases we need to go through as an organization to make the building safe enough for people to be back in, right? Because now you got to clean out all the air ducts and all that stuff, make sure that's clean.
Right.
Figure out what's the cleaning process either during the day or when the day's over.
Right.
But I noticed my team in particular really doesn't need the office. Like it's in our name, street workers.
Streets is the office, dog.
Right. They're in their cars more than anything.
Right.
And so to your point, right, like they don't need the office per se. Maybe for a meeting or two. But other than that, unless they're bringing a client in for some other services that are at the building, they don't necessarily need it.
Right.
And some people, there are some.
I think that you can leverage the trust that's happening right now.
Right.
Like there's a trust that businesses are probably enduring, right? Like they're counting on people to do the right thing.
Right.
And fucking surprise, people aren't, for the majority, people aren't idiots, right? They're gonna fucking do the right. They're gonna follow the leader, right? They're gonna.
I'm
follow
certainly not gonna do so little that I can stand out as the motherfucker not doing
Right,
nothing.
exactly.
Fireable.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna
not
do
gonna
what you
be
gotta
me.
do.
Yeah.
You're gonna do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I think it should be. I think just like we're, and maybe I'm stepping too far, but just like we're analyzing all these other things, we should analyze if this makes sense to the modern era that we're living in. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm more pre-COVID. I'm more productive at home, working from home by choice. Now it's like it's not choice, right? We're quarantined, so we're stuck in the house working. I'm less productive. But if I had the access to the office and also the
Or outside world.
right, or capability of working at a cafe somewhere,
Right. If it didn't feel like prison.
You would know how to execute effectively.
But I'm usually more productive out of the office because there's so many distractions at my office.
Yeah.
Somebody's walking down the hall. Hey, Juan. Yeah. I'm like, and it's a lot of times it's when reports are due.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
So any distraction. Reem could walk by. Hey, Bub, you got a minute? Absolutely. Have a seat.
Got no problem with that.
Yeah.
God,
2
stuck
hours
on
later.
this sentence all day.
2 hours later. Reem, that was a great conversation.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
The report's still there, though.
Yes,
The report's still there.
report's still there. But yeah, I think and when I was in the nonprofit management course, we talked about that, like changing schedules. Like, do people necessarily work a full 8 hours? Do they need 40 hours to get their work week done? Do we need to work 5 days a week?
Right.
Can we have the 3-day
I feel
weekends?
like one of you guys sent that study
It's
to
about
us
6.5 hours. I
about
feel that too.
A 4-day work week being more productive. You get more production out of.
Yeah, I think they did that in like Portugal or Sweden,
I think
something like
But it
that.
was like 4 10-hour days or something like that, right?
Was it?
Some jobs usually
It was still 40 hours.
There's some jobs that do it. They'll tell you. It's usually when I've seen jobs when I worked at Blue Cross, they had it, but it was only in the summer. So you can opt in to work 4 10-hour days, or you can do your regular 40-hour week, 5 days a week.
Yeah, my job does that.
And a lot of people opted in for the 4 10-hour days,
Yeah.
and had the 3-day weekend.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I agree with everything you guys are saying, but so does corporate America. And here's my thing. This trust that you discussed just now that you brought up, which is very true. Like, we trust that you're not going to fuck your livelihood up. You're not going to fuck your money up.
Right.
You're going to do enough so that, we don't have anything to really say to you. But now you're doing it, like today, we're doing it at our cost.
That's what I'm saying. Now it's at our cost.
Our cost.
Yeah.
You
And
pay
nobody's
for
talking
your
about
internet. You pay for your Wi-Fi.
True.
You
Yes.
pay for your air conditioning.
Yes.
You pay for your phone services. And
You're
all
paying for
to
your space,
your space.
your kids now.
Yeah.
Now, how
the
much of this do I get to
food.
write off on my taxes?
Now work is at home, literally at home.
right. But to the corporation, they're saying, hey,
you got to tell your kids, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm on a Zoom call. God damn it.
we only want to bring back maybe 60% of the amount of people that we had in office. Let's keep 40% out there paying for the shit that they need themselves.
Word.
Yeah.
So I'm down to do it. If you say I'm one of these people that get to work from home, you have to pay me.
Yeah.
You have to not just pay me my check, but anything I need as far as anything I need to do this job, the corporate should be supplying.
Right.
Right now, we're supplying it.
Right.
Why is my printer running and I got to pay for
First of all,
fucking ink?
I don't got a printer.
Facts.
Oh, you need paper? Send me a printer.
I didn't think about that.
Nah, why I got to pay for my paper, dog?
Yeah.
I submitted some shit.
Schools too.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well, I mean,
I submitted
I'm
some
not
shit.
paying for Megatron School, so.
Me either, but I'm saying still using my ink and my printer
I'm not paying for that, but
and my Wi-Fi.
right
And
now,
my Wi-Fi.
they're
I'm gonna have to submit that
And
bill,
my
man.
food.
Yeah, food.
Yeah.
Right.
if you think
Water
about
bill.
how much it costs per seat
Electricity.
in each building,
Come
per
on, man.
seat, you're probably talking in cost
Stress.
Stress. Shut the fuck up.
I'm on a Zoom call.
$7,000 a year,
Yeah, come on, dog.
easy per chair.
Let's start evaluating that and make.
Yeah.
Is that necessary? I
think
could do my job. I could do my job effectively in less than 40 hours a week, very effectively,
Yeah. Yeah,
and much less time.
I want to go back in office. I want to be one of the people who go back in office.
Cause I
In fact,
do-
a lot of you. I do. I want to go back in.
I do work. Sometimes I do work better under pressure. Right. So if you restrict my hours,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get. I'm like, nah. I got another day. I'll do it tomorrow. You're like, nah. You got 4 days, bro.
Which again, this is that trust that they're talking about. We don't care. You got 4 days.
Yeah, you're
you
gonna
want to
do
wait
it.
until day 3.5? That's your business.
Get it done.
On day 4, it better be done, Bub. Or we're going to really start talking about whether or not you work here. That's no problem. But for me, it's like, first of all, it might be the hottest summer on record.
And it's not even, is it summer?
It just started summer.
Jesus
And I'm thinking about my air conditioner right now. I want to go into the office.
No,
I don't want to run my air conditioners all day.
I was like, yo.
I'm sweating my ass off.
I said, I got to put it in. I got to put the air conditioner in.
I put my shit in early.
Now you're gonna be, instead of your 8 hours outside of the house, where you're in the office using their AC.
It's crazy right now.
You are now in here. Your electric bill will probably jump another $150.
I think I'm gonna send a text to the senior staff like,
Fam,
I will be in the office tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm not even doing it because I like work. I'm doing it because I don't like National Grid.
Or you're gonna have to sign off on this expense.
And Alex is like, fuck this conversation.
I'm gonna send you a monthly expense bill.
Alex,
you're gonna have to sign this off.
Alex like, fuck this conversation because I can't work from home.
That's so true. What? He's air conditioned all day though.
I am.
Yeah, Alex is comfortable.
He's air conditioned all day.
I won't say comfortable, but I'm alright.
But it's definitely the way that the world is gonna move to, right? After seeing it, because you almost had that like, oh my God, we have to do this. Everyone's distant. The whole shit is going to fall apart. Everything's going to, oh, wait, we're still. Like, we are breaking records in global markets at my bank over the last 3 months.
That's crazy.
What does that mean?
As far as profit.
Where's the profit coming from?
I told you, whether the market goes up or the market goes down,
Alex.
somebody wins.
Alex.
Somebody wins.
Come on.
You know where it comes from? It's you were in a position for whatever commodity or stock index it was, and it was valued here. Now it's here. Mm-hmm. Before it dropped to here, you had to get out of that position. So you asked us, we'll get you out of it for a fee. And a lot of people asked to get out of those positions. And a lot of fees came in. And all we did was sell a position to another bank. Middleman, just recouping profits. Swapping out. Breaking records when we all thought, oh my God, when everybody has to work remotely, it's never going to work.
Is he part of the machine?
You see why we have to break the cycle? Because there are corporations that are doing innovative shit, whether we like it or not. Yeah. It's innovative. It's breaking. It's slightly touching the rule and skimming it and being like, nope, I got it. And we are sitting here being like, no, we'll do the 9 to 5. We gotta start thinking about other ways of doing shit.
Random spoons. Oh. All right. Yeah. We offer free soup, but they random spoons.
Yeah, random spoons.
You need some kind of innovation.
Fucking random spoons.
I get what you're saying though, but
it's like, how you gonna eat this?
You think about you talk about my bank right now. Over the last 3 months, what is it? 26% increase in the billionaires.
Oh, I saw that.
Profit.
Crazy.
During a pandemic. Jeff Bezos is up like 37% or something like that.
Know what to invest in, man.
Like,
yeah.
It's money out there, whether the market's going up or down.
How you feel about it, Alex?
He's like, shit.
You give up?
I'm about to start giving up.
Yo, where do we find the truth? That's like before it used to be like CNN kind of.
For real?
Like 10 years ago, like 10, 15 years ago, like CNN or like the New York Times.
Not even 10 years ago. Oh, yeah.
It was never truthful.
It was, but it was like, it wasn't, it may have not been truthful, but it was like middle groundish.
You know
was
what you
like
found the truth? That uncle.
It had to be,
that old nigga is like, don't do that, that's 5 to 10. That's the only truth you was getting in your life, bro. There's no, all of this shit is made to manipulate. And I think that the truth is above our pay grade.
So it's all propaganda and it's all advertisement.
Yeah. To sway and influence the market, to sway and influence consumer behavior.
So if that's the case,
then price inflation.
Then isn't the fireworks just the TikTok animation in the background?
Facts. I just want to know who's funding it. I just want to know who's funding it.
I did that for you.
I just want to know who's funding it.
I just wanted to bring it back.
More importantly,
who is funding it?
What's the IPO for these fireworks? Like, who's the gunpowder corporation for these fireworks? I want to get in.
If I find that stock, I'm buying in. Cause
until you find out it's Smith & Wesson.
Right.
Yeah, or the NRA or some shit.
Yeah, until you find out it's the NRA. Who else is thinking these fucking fireworks?
Yo, speaking of the NRA, was it that dude's garage that they found the noose in?
Bubba.
Oh, that's NASCAR.
From Bubba? Bubba, the NASCAR dude?
They found it in his garage, but
FBI did an investigation.
So he lied?
No hate
No.
crime. No.
He didn't report it.
no, he didn't report it.
NASCAR reported it.
NASCAR did.
A NASCAR official reported a noose-like structure hanging from his garage, informed him of it, and then he was like, yo, just got told there's a noose in my shit. So it wasn't like he was like, oh, there's a noose.
NASCAR it wasn't like he was like Jimmy Smollett or whatever.
Oh, Juicy. Juicy.
Just it.
Juicy Smollett.
Yeah, whatever.
Smoulier. The French actor.
No.
Smoulier, the French actor.
And I'm pissed. I'm pissed that people didn't even go ask that question before they started just diving in on him.
I didn't know.
They immediately called him Bubba Smoulier.
Damn, he called him out.
Bubba Smoulier.
Bubba Smoulier.
I don't think he ever said that he was the one who found it.
I didn't know the story. All I know is that I woke up today and they were calling this dude Smoulier.
If you look at some of the posts that he
like, why
made,
they call him that?
He was saying like, if it comes to light that this is such, you won't take away my smile, or if this is what it is, then I won't be broken. It was never like some racist cracker put a goddamn noose in my garage.
They did an investigation. They said they found no hate crime.
Okay.
They said that it's a garage pull door or something like that. And then I read one of the comments. It was like, oh, so NASCAR just got nooses hanging around all year round. This is just in case. Yeah. And so many people pissed off. That was a very powerful picture for America to have NASCAR, which is fundamentally just the
pandering. Oh, you gotta love the pandering.
It's one of the last predominantly white sports. You know, you got hockey, and there's hockey we breaking in there too. But NASCAR is for real. Like one, he's the only one, I think.
He's the only one.
Only one.
Yeah. So to have all of NASCAR, and you know that these people are loved by both very conscious white people and very radical racist white people, but to have all of them behind him in that and push his car to the front, I think it was a powerful message.
The picture looked dope. Like it looked
fantastic.
Like it was like, oh shit, everybody got face mask on. And it's like.
My dumb ass is looking for Bubba. I'm like, well, where's the nigga at? Oh, this Russell Wilson looking motherfucker.
I thought it was Russell Wilson too.
Oh, all right, I see it now. I thought he might have been Ecuadorian or something. But
Kaba said juicy.
Juicy Smollett. Nah, he didn't. He did not. He never made the accusation that somebody put a noose. And he just is like, it was reported to him that there was a noose.
You say?
I hate being late to shit sometimes.
But you know how much racist America was like, woo, one time for the FBI.
Oh, yeah.
Negroes thought you had one on us. Nope, wasn't us. NASCAR. Back to cross burnings. It's just a wild time we live in right now.
I'm telling you, man. Crazy.
See the three guys they got charged.
Which three? Oh,
for Aubrey.
Damn, they still haven't.
Oh God, yeah.
They should have been got charged. No,
they were arrested, weren't they? They were arrested for a long time.
They were just charged with murder.
Convicted, or now it goes to court.
Convicted
for who?
I sent it to you guys.
No, I think it was just
for who?
They just got charged.
This is Aubrey, the man that was jogging.
Okay.
And
they were indicted on murder charges.
Indicted, yeah. So now we go to court.
Aubrey.
All right. That took some time.
It took a lot of time. No,
it happened in February, right? March.
Yeah, it happened before we all found out about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's again.
Black lives don't matter.
Is it crazy though? Like, is it really that? Like, when you go outside,
is it crazy? No, it's not crazy.
Or is it being advertised as crazy? Like, is it when you look on your phone? Is it crazy, or is it crazy when you go outside? Like, when I go outside, it's still the same outside. And maybe it's my situation.
And that's why I said, does Black lives still matter?
100%.
No, it does. We know it does.
Yeah.
But the push for it.
I'm seeing a lot of good things
on social media. The push for it ain't what it was when George Floyd got killed.
Right.
Well, a lot of things have changed.
Right. Booty pics are back.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Booty pics are back.
Well, I don't think they
no booty. Where's my booty pics? I ain't no booty.
Did
down too much with the Black Lives Matter timeline, and now my
algorithm
is
your
all.
your algorithm's still there.
You stop liking. You stop liking. That's what you.
Black butts don't matter on my timeline anymore. But
your algorithm is still there.
And let's keep in mind where we're at geographically. I don't think that we should feel a heightened sense of racist presence And if there is a racist presence, it'll be the silent type. It'll be the smile in your face, call you cool behind your back type shit.
Talking about here?
Yeah, that's 100% here.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really worried about finding no noose in my front yard or no shit like that.
Oh, not here, not where you live.
You know,
I would be
keep it litty.
Yeah, it's more in the
safer in the hood.
in the politics and things like that.
Yo, man, my home is not hood, bro. This is like the light. If this is hood, then I don't know what the hood is anymore.
Yeah, we gotta start gentrifying anyways. But go ahead, bro.
This is not hood.
Nah.
Go ahead, bro.
Just gonna skip over. Yeah. All right, cool. No, yeah, here. So here, there's like the protests are still happening, right?
Yep.
The young people. Shout out to the young people because they're out there.
Yes.
I wasn't. I tried to been. You know, I've been out of work for 2 weeks, so I've been trying to be low key with everything else that's going on in the community. But then we had an incident Saturday with Black Lives Matter Rhode Island again, and they had like their little protest or rally.
The BLM that's not associated with BLM.
Right. And some young people, young women, came up and wanted to speak. They didn't allow them to speak. And so they left. They came back with bullhorns. The Black Lives Matter, some of the group approached them and was yelling over them, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and wouldn't allow them to speak. But the same guy we had this community meeting with said, I support all youth.
So that's the next frontier, right? Black on black? What they say? 114 people shot in Chicago
glad you mentioned that
over the weekend.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I think that's next.
Baltimore too.
I think it goes to like black on blacker.
Right.
Yeah. I'm blacker than you.
That happens. That still happens to this day.
100%. But I think that's gonna get highlighted.
Right.
I think that becomes a highlight of the movement.
I've had people say it to me.
Yeah.
Darker skinned man be like, yo, I'm blacker than you.
Yeah.
Fuck that. What?
That's why I'm asking about facts, and that's why I'm saying about this whole propaganda thing, because I think it's important. Here, my soapbox, right? I'll get on my soapbox. I think it's important for us to like check that every once in a while. Like, all right, let me go outside and check how crazy it is. Let me confront somebody and see what they say to me.
Because you can't.
And all they're gonna say is, "Hey, how's it going, man?" That motherfucker could be whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You can't get everything off this.
No.
But we are though.
No,
yeah,
people
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like we're feeling
so
that.
I get what you're saying. Like,
yeah, we're
get
feeling
outside.
it. Yeah,
Get
we're
outside.
feeling that. Especially since we're indoors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially since we're trapped indoors. We're like, yo, the world is fucking crazy right now. Nah, fuck that. I'm trying to ride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, bro. You made me think about that Eddie Murphy shit. Don't go to Texas, man. They'll fuck you up in Texas. I get off the airplane. White dude walks up to me. He's like, "Is this your bag, sir?" "Hell yes, my fucking bag." What, a black man can't have a suitcase? Everybody's at 12.
You go to the store. Yeah. You go to the store. Plastic, motherfucker.
Plastic, motherfucker. Nobody asked for no paper bag. Save a tree, motherfucker.
Nah, you're right. Kyle, you're right. Like people gotta go outside.
That's the ills of social media.
I don't think you need to go outside. Yeah. No. How many of us don't have white friends? A white friend, a Spanish friend, an Indian friend, an Asian friend. Even if you can't get outside, connect with something other than your timeline.
Right.
Something other than your immediate family. You know what I mean?
And people are not having the conversation with their immediate friends about race.
Yeah, man. Check on yourselves.
I don't know.
Yeah, check
Like
on
you
each
have
other.
to.
Check on each other. Absolutely.
The sad part about it all is that there's still so much fucking content available of all of this racial shit. Like, it's not running out.
No.
Because you might
stopping.
You might find some of your black friends or your friends of color that don't agree with you. It might be in your own circle, and it's not to say that
fine.
I can't fuck with you.
I know Trump supporters that are good friends of mine. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't mean that they're Nazi. That doesn't mean that they're racist. And that doesn't mean that they believe in make America great again. That all that could mean is that they didn't want Hillary in, right?
Could.
All that could mean is that they were Republican and they wanted to drain the swamp, whatever the fuck that meant at the time.
When they casted their vote.
Exactly.
Yo, if you vote this year, tell me.
Yeah.
We're
going to have to have a conversation. We're going to have to bring him here and have that conversation that you had earlier.
Tell you.
And it's not no beef.
They gotta text
just like,
hey, Reem.
What was that about, though?
I'm at I just mailed my ballot in, and I checked Trump, though.
Yeah, especially after that Juneteenth thing. What happened?
It's fair for me. It's fair enough for me to know who I'm surrounding myself with. And if you're still voting for Donald J. Trump, then I can't associate. I can't. But isn't
I have to wonder why.
But isn't that
abstain? Don't vote at all.
But isn't that hypocritical to the movement?
What? That freedom and equality to make the decision that you want?
Nope. Not freedom and equality, but at least to know that it's not that person, it's that person's ideas, and that there may be a malfunction in that person's ideas. So why not keep why not educate that person? But to say to yourself, I'm gonna isolate myself from that person, aren't you creating a bigger problem? You're letting that person out into the woods.
What if you can't educate him?
Yeah, there's nothing I can say that he hasn't demonstrated already.
Like, what if you can't change his mind? Well, not change his mind. What if you can't, you can't?
What if he doesn't know?
Then you don't know how to communicate.
Even
then
if
you failed that communication with that person, which is fine. You can.
Why me? That's not my mental to hold up.
I think what Kaba is saying, have the conversation. Educate him. He now has a choice to make.
Correct.
Well, you already made the choice when you mailed in that goddamn ballot.
I get that, but now he has a choice to make. I think that's always part of the problem is that some people just don't know what they don't know.
Right. And I was going to follow that up with, if you speak to those people nowadays, you're going to get, oh, man, yeah, shit. But you're still not going to get, I would have voted for Hillary.
Nope.
You're still not going to get that. You see what I'm saying? You're still not going to get.
I don't.
And you may not get, I don't know if I should vote for Biden. Mm-hmm. You may still get that. You see what I'm saying? So you're still dealing with somebody that has a conflicting idea of something.
Yep.
And I think that should be valued versus trashed.
I agree. I think
in order to make a movement towards the cause, because if you have that conversation, to your point, if it didn't go through, then shit, fuck, cut that tie. There was never anything to lose. It was always a lost cause. But maybe there's that opportunity.
I agree.
And then that opportunity brings.
I'll put myself up for the combo. It's a little too late if you already sent the ballot. Yeah. But and I want to be perfectly clear that my problems with Trump, have very little to do with believing he's a racist. Very little to do with it. I believe that he stokes the racial fire, but let's look at what he did on Friday. He fired the Southern District Attorney of New York for no reason, just because he's the one leading the charge to get Trump's tax returns to prosecute him after his presidential shit. When the whole White House is banned from participating in the impeachment hearing, right, and no witnesses are called in Senate, when 50 fucking people that you got in your camp have been indicted and charged and arrested, when you grab them by the pussy, you can do whatever you want. The lack of respect for women.
He's not presidential at all.
This is what I'm saying. It's just the lie on top of lie on top of lie. That is why I'm like, he can't be my president. Oh, and then we just add, I'm gonna hold a Tulsa event on Juneteenth.
That's why I personally couldn't have the conversation with somebody. He just said all that, and you can still want to try to have that
we didn't even touch Corona.
Trump just said, grab him by the pussy. Doesn't respect women. You still want to try to have that conversation with this dude?
You also know that there are people that don't necessarily have a value system for cultures, right, or ideals, right? And instead have a value for money. And Trump has made a lot of money for a lot of people.
Oh, a small amount of people, actually.
Or a small amount of people, right? So if you have an opportunity, especially if it's a small amount of people, that means that small amount of people may have some influence and some power. Right. Why not have the opportunity to try to have an educated conversation? And the only reason why I say that is because of that guy that we spoke about a couple podcasts ago that is a black guy that has turned 200 KKK members just by having conversations with them.
Darryl Davis?
Darryl Davis.
The Black Klansman?
You got it.
No.
That was my movie, though.
No.
That was a good movie. I like that.
But they should call him the Black Klansman because he has uniforms and shit.
He has uniforms,
but all via conversation. He's turned terrorists into potential counterparts. Right?
Everybody can't be Jesus, goddamn.
Everybody can't be Jesus.
Educated in articulate conversations they matter, right?
Yeah.
They can change things. Conversations can change things.
People who want to listen, though.
Right.
Yes.
So we always talk about, yes, you never, you can have people in the crowd. How many, you've been to school. Sometimes you don't want to hear what the teacher got to say today.
Yep.
But there are students in the class that want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
They want to listen. They want to learn. But you're always going to have those people that people always say to me, Bub, if you can change one life, that's one life you saved. I'm like, I want to save more, but there's always been guys in the streets that just don't want to listen.
Right.
They're waiting for their turn, whatever it is.
Yes.
To get shot or to go to jail.
Or come up, bro.
Or come
Might
up.
meet the plug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
come up.
Right. But they're playing with life and death. And that's why I say, shot or go to jail. But there's the medium, right? There's the middle plug. You might meet the plug. But it's just, but I'm never going to stop having the conversation with those individuals. It might not be to the extent of sit down, talk to me, but every time I see you, they know why they see me and why I'm present. All right. Bub's just showing me there's another opportunity for me to change. Maybe today ain't it. I'll come back next month.
Yep.
Bub, I'm ready. And so to your point, to continue, I think you continue to have the conversations. Because somebody's going to bite on it at one point. You know what? Kaba, you're right.
Yeah. And not get emotional when they don't bite. If you don't bite, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you. You showed me your color, bro. Like, thank you.
Yeah. I just the reasons are just too fucking insurmountable. It can't overcome this shit. And I don't care if fucking Joe Biden has Alzheimer's disease. I don't care if he has rheumatoid arthritis on top of Alzheimer's disease. I don't give a fuck. It's just at a point right now where the man can't keep lying in my face.
It's too much, right?
Yeah, just can't keep lying in my face. That's my stance on him. But yeah, so all of my friends, and of any color, creed, race, gender, who vote for Donald Trump this year, please just let me know. And let's take the Kaba approach, have a conversation before I cut you off. Okay, this is no problem.
Come on the podcast.
Yes, come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast.
And maybe.
And bring a friend.
Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you enlighten me. Right. To some shit that
100%.
I didn't see.
100%.
I don't see how. I mean, 20%
so put me onto that money play. 20% onto that money play.
But I think that's the problem in the conversation, right? If we're going into the conversation feeling like what we're saying is right, we're not going to want to hear them.
Right.
No. Let educate me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the 14,000.
I still might disagree with you, but I got to allow you to speak as well.
You still may have to go home early.
Yeah. But I heard you.
Yeah, but I heard you.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's enough for you. Get out. Good times, man. Big votes coming out right now. That gave me a question about, I sent it to you guys about, can we trust the mail-in ballot? So right now we had it in Kentucky. They had a vote in New York. Mm-hmm. And in Kentucky specifically is the one I want to talk about because they usually have...
Wasn't that Trump's tweet that got flagged?
I'm not sure. I don't have Twitter.
He said that mail-in ballots can be fraudulent.
Yeah, it can be fraudulent.
So then it got flagged. So
right.
So you would agree with Trump?
No. Yeah. I think... I'm not saying that it could be fraud. I'm just saying that I don't know how the mail-in ballot system works. Mm-hmm. And as a risk manager, I would really like to know how it works.
Yeah, there's got to be some education behind it.
Because Kentucky has 3,700 voting polls. They only have 200 for Tuesday. So that means 3,500 voting polls have been closed. Where people can go in, close curtain, gets locked into the machine. Maybe you can, corrupt the machine, but that's difficult to do. Okay. How does the mailing shit work? Like,
who's receiving that?
Who is receiving that? Are people able to just kick over mailboxes? Just like, yo, fuck that. Ain't no votes coming in today. Like,
like the mailman might be like, oops.
I feel like we should be working on like a electronic version as opposed to physical mail.
But that could get hacked.
We say it could get hacked, but mail can get stolen easier than the computer can get hacked.
My money's not getting hacked.
Yeah. Nobody's taking my direct deposits. That shit's coming right from my bank into my account. Boop, boop. Call it a day. So if I have to register into some secure network for where I can electronically vote, I feel like that is the move.
You'd rather do that.
Yeah. Physical mail?
Why not both?
You know how much shit think about Christmas time.
damn, but then that has to bite into the conspiracy theory, right? Like, then it's like
always has to, huh?
Tech companies? Do tech companies have our voting data?
Do tech companies have our voting data? Or can it be like Snapchat?
And now, what's it called? Jeff Bezos and Bill, what's his name? Jeff Bezos and fucking Microsoft and Twitter, and do they all own who I am as a?
So I can't build something that sends in a vote and then deletes all my information? You just know it's yes or no?
Where's that information go?
I know it stays there. It's there. It's fucking there. I had to use a pen. That pen was under me.
Where do we go? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
If I can electronically file my taxes, how come I can't electronically vote?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And the money comes right to my director. I never have to touch a piece of paper to do my taxes.
Well, the IRS has an auditing department. It is an auditing department,
right?
So we need an auditing department to
strictly dedicated to the voting process,
right?
Yeah, the mail-in ballot shit. I'm gonna get mine, but
I need a confirmation back to me when I send my vote in.
Anybody listening to this electronically, so I can show
I voted.
I voted, and I voted.
Here's my number.
This way. Right.
Here's my confirmation number.
Yep.
That's. I don't know how I feel about this mail-in voting ballot shit. Again, it just feels like we're behind the curve. The same way it is with the whole quarantine work remotely thing. We're realizing that hey, it's not too. But now we are reverting back to like fucking Paul Revere.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm
with the voting process.
Like, I'm seeing life regular. Like when I get out of the house, I love being out of the house. I see life regular. But then when I go online, I see like the veneer of life has been taken off, and now there's this rogueness that's happening out there. Like it's just like I see the Matrix online. Like I don't see that. I go outside and it's just like everybody's cool. Everything is cool. There's some tension. I could feel tension when I go outside sometimes, but everybody's cool.
And then there's fireworks.
And there's fireworks, and everybody, there's helicopters and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? But aside from that, it's cool. But then I go online, and the tension is 100% there. It's there, and it's heavy, and it's thick.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the fuck? It almost feels unreal. It feels like the wild, like you said, like the wild west outside. Like it's just like fucking crazy. Like you got to go outside armed and ready, cause shit might pop off.
Meanwhile, I'm out here butt naked with hugs and shit, ready to clean somebody's house. All I got is cleaning utensils and a condom on. Everybody else ready to kill. I'm trying to get this 175 an hour
with a mask on.
Yo, why can't I do an American Zoom call? Connect every network that there is available, all of 510G that there is in the world, and everybody that wants to vote logs on at 9 o'clock on Super Tuesday, and you hit red or blue. Boom. Immediately tally shit up. Voting's done. When can we get to that level of the technology is there? It's not. You can't tell me that mail-in ballots is the greatest version of technology. We're gonna build a COVID vaccine in fucking 8 months.
How about this?
We gotta go mail in.
How about this? How about for episode 100?
We might as well go back to checkbooks.
No
online banking.
The fucking passbook saving book.
Yeah,
that shit.
I say for episode 100, we use our influence. And the way we use our influence is we start supporting somebody who we're going to write into that ballot. So if we are not going to support Biden, if Biden is not going to be that guy, if you're not going to choose Biden, or if you're having a hard time with Biden, or if by November, whatever the fuck, it just becomes very hard to choose Biden, who are we all going together going to put down on that line as the guy that we want to drive our culture forward?
Can we start with us four?
Yeah, I'm not even assuming that the next president is going to drive our culture forward. I just want the next president to stop the bullshit that's happening right now. I just want to put
80. He's 80. Can he stop anything? His knees are fucked up.
I was telling him before you got here. I was telling him I watched the about an hour and 10 minutes of the fucking Tulsa presidential.
You heard him. Hour and 10.
That shit. About an hour and
70
10
minutes. 70 minutes.
Hour and 10.
How long was it? I thought it was only like an hour.
It's just like an hour and 40 minutes, some shit like that.
You watch all of it.
Alex is like, you watched that much?
And the thing about it that kept pissing me off was he kept saying, they, us, we, them, those people. And I'm like, this motherfucker's talking about Americans. Like,
right.
He's talking about Americans. He's not talking. There's not a we at all. There's no us at all. When he says us, he's referring to the people in, good people like us here.
Right.
Those individuals. So I don't think that the next president is, and if it's him, it's definitely not going to get pushed forward in the way that I want. But if it's Biden, he's not going to catapult the. No. But at least stop the divide.
Right.
Just that's all I want right now is stop the fucking divide.
Yeah.
Austin, he really called him. It's gonna be some bad hombre.
Oh man.
He said it.
Oh man.
It's gonna be a bad hombre breaking into the
man.
house.
You can say man.
It's gonna be a single.
He know what he meant.
It's gonna be a single woman in there. Her husband's away.
It's gonna be a hombre.
It's gonna be an hombre. She's gonna call 911. It's gonna be defunded.
That sounds like wacky tobacco talk.
And they're gonna
Alex,
say,
not a man.
sorry,
Hombre.
the number you reach is no longer connected.
You know Pablo.
Say,
Jose.
Juan.
and they fucking clap.
Nah.
Juan. Juan.
Juan is definitely there.
Every time he calls it, he refers to himself as Juan. I'm like a little taken back.
Who is that?
I hardly will do that. But,
I'll call you JC before. But yeah, so that's. I'm down for you. I'm down with what you're saying though. As far as the next podcast,
Even if it's Biden, that's fine. But from the next podcast, from 101 forward, we should have a person that has our ideas. Whatever. Maybe we should pick a top 5 ideas that we want as an agenda, as agenda items, and then maybe we should choose somebody, Andrew Yang, that maybe lives
$1,000 for you, everybody. People to check.
that lives through those ideas, right?
So we're still assuming that Biden's going to be the Democratic candidate.
Oh, yes.
But you also have
The
a choice.
writing's on the
You have a Democratic candidate. You have an independent candidate. I don't know if anybody's an independent candidate these days. You have a Republican candidate, and then you have choose somebody. You have a line. Choose somebody.
Right.
Are we going to go with one of those 3, or are we going to go with choose somebody? And if we are we going to collectively broadcast that, are we going to?
But we need to educate people
as to why.
What's that mean?
What those agendas mean to us.
Like,
I don't think we're going to be ready by next week.
Because somebody.
No, not.
Okay, maybe not by next week. Maybe
By next week?
No, maybe we should do it by like
It's at
August.
101 or
I think next week, if we use process of elimination, I can tell you who I'm not going to vote for. I can give you a ton of reasons why. I'm not going to do that.
Somebody asked today on Facebook, what if you put yourself?
Yeah, but not many people are going to put you. So we need to see if you put yourself. Then this is the reason why John Smith needs to be the man, and everybody now needs to go out and vote for John Smith.
Right.
So you need to write John Smith on that line when you get there.
But I think this was important. So to go, I don't know if you saw what I posted on my story about Ruckus having a black owned radio.
Shout out to Ruckus. That was dope. Yeah.
Charlemagne. Shout out
so
to
we
Charlemagne.
me and Ruckus and Boo, we had that conversation, and I think that's the importance of black radio, right? If we wanted to do something like this, this is what, like, do it on a podcast. You would do it on radio stations that we know are black owned,
and continue to push.
And continue to push it.
Yeah,
right.
Black media.
I like it. I need to know what the playing. I don't even know what the playing field is right now for presidential candidates. I only know 2 people.
All right, August. I'll see if I can find some sites. I think I have some sites.
And I think a lot of it has to do with whenever we get this announcement on who Biden's vice president is going to be.
Is it going to be a chick? I'm sorry, a female?
Oh, I'm about to say, God,
sorry.
About to get
the bottle girl?
You can't say chick anymore.
The bottle girl?
No,
You're going to get the bottle girl?
The chick is a baby foul.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm supposed to be more progressive.
Yes.
It might be a black woman.
Is it going to be a black woman or a female?
It's going to be a woman.
It's going to be a woman.
Is it going to be Candace Owens?
No. Fuck. Don't give her no promo. You don't promo her.
She said she's been having conversations with the Biden.
I'm not voting. I'm choosing other.
She said on her Twitter she's been having conversations.
Okay.
Candace Owens is a college dropout who's just Tommy Lauren through the world. Fuck her.
Would you?
Yeah, she's bad. She's still a beautiful black woman. Yeah, I would fuck her for reparations, like legit, for all the niggas that ever endured. Yeah, what are you talking about? I'll bust her to the white meat.
Then send me the video.
Bring her back home. She had box braids when I'm done.
And send me the video. Send me the video after.
He's eating sunflower seeds.
Yeah. Quarter waters. Out there popping gum, bamboo earrings.
Twerking. Double Dutch twerking on
Fox. Bamboo earrings. Looking like Nunu.
Like the fourth member of TLC.
Looking like Nunu from ATL.
Nah, but yeah, I'm really interested in seeing who he's gonna put in there. I mean, I really thought that my perfect ticket would have been Bernie and Buttigieg. That B&B. But I know women are going to look at me like, oh, so you think it's all right that there be a gay man in there before that there's a woman in there. And I get it, but, I mean, whatever.
Do y'all know of any women that can be...
Amy Klobuchar pulled herself out.
Okay.
So I think she's out of the vice president contingency.
Is Tulsi still in? She's colored. She's considered colored.
Is Tulsi Hawaiian?
She's Hawaiian, yeah.
Nah, she's out of here.
She's out of here.
She flipped sides. By the end of her campaign, she's on Fox, siding more with Republican beliefs than she was Democratic beliefs. Yeah. The war vet? Yeah. She bad too, though.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, man. You get a fried egg and some white rice and some Spam on, boy.
I haven't seen her posting anything in a while.
She's been silent.
She's been very silent.
Yeah.
There are a few. You know who I would love? Angela Rye. That's who I would put as the goddamn vice president. Angela Rye. That's who I would put.
Angela Rye is very intelligent.
Brilliant, beautiful, honest as fuck.
Don't give a fuck. Speaks her mind.
All this truth.
Yeah.
I don't follow Angela Rye.
Oh, man, you've been
Get down.
Yeah.
You need to add that. She is a spectacular woman. And she used to date Common. No, Amanda Sales was dating Common.
Everybody dated Common. Common was out there, though.
Common's out.
Nobody talks about there's savages that we know, but then there's savages that we just like.
Yo,
Q-Tip.
Common did it for you bald niggas for real, dog. Like
100%.
100%. I can't believe it. A little poetry here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little acting with the same stiff face and sound.
Couple commercials.
Muscles and shit. All of a sudden.
Wasn't even that jack.
Yeah, just a little bit of muscles.
He didn't go Michael B. Jordan on us.
Nah, he didn't go that hard.
He went yoga strong.
Yeah, yoga strong. Yeah, Russell
calisthenics,
strong.
calisthenics, push-ups,
yeah, calisthenics. Yep.
Yeah.
Crushed it, yo. One time for Chicago.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Damn.
It's 90.
Oh, we got the 90 on
Just
Common?
like that?
Is Obama still out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Obama's still out here. He just did the first. He did the virtual campaign thing with Joe Biden the other day.
He's campaigning with Joe Biden
virtually. Virtually, Joe Biden's in a bunker. He's not out. He's not out there in the
So
world.
that was 90, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Shut it down.
Hey, I wouldn't shut that down.
No,
we just talked about getting rid of that factory mentality.
Right.
So why not put that anywhere else? Oh, you got to get on the path. You got to get to these towns. You got to get to these cities. You got to. Nah, I sit in my basement, dog. Nobody got to get corona. I got Barry on the line. He ready to talk. Now, I would set my shit up, though. My background would be lit, boy. I had them fireworks in the background and shit. It would look like a WWE event. legit, dog. Coming to the stage. You know what I mean? Like, legit. But we'll see.
People are losing their minds at WWE events.
Like, they don't know it's fake. Whatever. Got to 90, man.
Like, they don't know it's...
Hey, that's the world we live in, baby.
Are we living in WWE?
It don't gotta be real.
And everybody's taking it serious?
It doesn't have to be real. It just has to entertain you.
Right.
But it's not. It's no longer entertainment. It's now real.
Which is entertainment.
Right? Now it's those people now. It's them.
It's entertaining.
Not necessarily. Because before it was like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. It was them. It was just them, and we knew we had action figures. Pew, pew, pew.
now every day I go on, Karen's gone wild.
Yeah. Now we're like fuck. But I see a Karen. It's not an action figure. It's
go time.
It's action.
Flyers.
Action.
And when we do the Mike Pence, I'm calling you out right now. I can't wait to get you in here, brother. Not the vice president, vice president of massholes, but my guy. When you get him in, I gotta ask about this because that's a level of privilege. The Karen level of privilege is just different. Different. 90.
We got honorable mentions.
I got an honorable mention.
Hey,
I got
by the way,
when you're ready.
Black lives do matter.
Yeah,
Always
absolutely.
matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always matter.
Fuck that guy outside. Black lives.
That shit was crazy.
That was that nigga. Yeah, he was running it up for us. Like, yeah. He
Yeah.
shouted out.
Yeah.
Matter like a motherfucker.
I got two. Shout out to Lowkey. He's part of the Duce Palooza crew. He's all over the internet. But yeah, shout out to him, man. I just been following him. Funny dude. But it's about his business. And then
Is he one of them that got caught being touchy with the women?
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, the URI scandal.
No.
No.
Duce Palooza.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dope event.
Well, not if you're a woman.
Not anymore.
Oh no, yeah. No, I went to one in New York.
Is it like the Freak Fest?
It's like Day Trail times 10.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
What do we used to call that? It used to happen at Jones Beach all the time. Freak Nick?
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not that. No.
Whoa.
It probably could be that. I don't know what the after party looks like, but yeah. And then shout out to the young people continuing to protest and leading from the front. You always got my support, and so yeah.
100%. I have two today. First, I want to give a really quick and big shout out, and I'm probably delayed on this, but my brothers, shout out to an ARP with the RBE Rare Breed Entertainment, who have launched the second edition of social distancing rap battles, where they're doing it online with some of the largest names.
Send those links.
Rap.
Names?
Oh,
Send
yeah.
those.
I'll send the whole what's the name. But they, anywhere from Hollow to Dom, Murder Mook, Ill Will, Chef Trez, Sharon, Clean Paper, like some of the biggest names in battle rap. Who's my man?
I want to see
Big
how
Cannon.
because the energy.
It's different,
Yeah.
because when you're on that stage and it's crazy, but the skill set is still there, and it's only one rounders and it's on site. They're like a minute and 2 minutes where they just go at each other, but it was a way to keep the culture alive and still put money in these battle rappers' pockets while they're unable to go on stage. So I'm late with that, but shout out to RBE for that one. Follow, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel RBE. And then the second honorable mention I had was Kill the Messenger. It's a Netflix movie about Gary Webb, who was the reporter who blew the lid off of the Narcos Contra.
Who's the leading
Hawkeye, the guy from Avengers.
Yep.
Yes.
I did watch it.
I did watch it. Fantastic, and he was the one that blew the conspiracy.
It's a slow
up.
start. You got to watch it.
About how we were funding the Contra War in Nicaragua by letting them import drugs in here in the United States, primarily the ghettos of the country, then seizing the money and assets from that drug war, Ronald Reagan drug war, and in using that money to fund the war in Nicaragua.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was
Conversation going home, watching it.
Phenomenal. I thought it was really, and really it talks about that part of it, but what it really highlights is how
Don't text us, Kama.
they destroyed him after the fact. Like, they ruined him in media. They ruined his whole. He ended up killing himself, and get this. 2 shots with a 38 ruled suicide to the head. Good luck.
You're gonna keep telling me.
I don't know.
Give him a lot of information.
No. This is all public record. So if you know already,
I don't know.
He's a real person. It's based on a true story. Gary Webb was the actual reporter, and it's called "Kill the Messenger."
2, 1,
Yeah.
2.
He ate that first one.
Yeah, of course.
No, young boy said I ate that.
That always happens.
Bang.
38.
Damn, man. Fuck, man. Bang.
Yo, that 4th season of that House of Cards would have been fucking crazy. Fucking Kevin Spacey.
If he wasn't a boy.
Damn it.
They didn't like touch
It's my turn? Yo, before I got here.
Like on Earth?
No. Like to the building. I don't know about what happened. Before I got on Earth, I didn't know anything. Before I got to the house, like, I was very excited to be here. Like, I'm very fucking excited to be. Like, I'm not ready to go home. You got to kick me out. I'm not ready to go home.
We chilling, baby.
I'm very excited to be. So I haven't been doing anything but listening to fucking podcasts and being online and working for fucking this whole past week, right? So the only thing that I have, which I thought was pretty good, was episode 319 of the Common Sense with Dan Carlin podcast. It was a pretty good podcast. It's an hour and 15 minutes. And it's just him talking shit about current events, and it's back on April 1st. But it's a pretty... I would like y'all to listen to it because I would like y'all to see... I would want to hear your perspective. Maybe I'm...
Why don't I know? I know Dan Carlin. I don't know.
He's a historian. He does hardcore history.
Okay.
But he does this Common Sense podcast where he comes out and he just talks about his version of seeing things. And he's a radio host, and he's a writer, and he's a historian. So he has a very interesting way of seeing things, right? He has a different perspective. So
it's called Hardcore History.
This one's called Common Sense. Common Sense with Dan Carlin.
Okay.
Episode 319. It's the last episode.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna go, which kind of speaks to the time. V for Vendetta, one of my top 5 movies, and it ain't top 5. It's on Netflix.
The guy with the mask?
Yes, I love that fucking movie.
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I love that fucking movie. So I just found out. I watched it.
Definitely top 5.
V for Vendetta.
I watched it last weekend.
Dope movie.
I just found out that movie came out in 2005.
Yes.
It's supposed to be taking place in 2020.
Yes. V for Vendetta's dope.
V for Vendetta. I'm gonna have to watch
Wow.
it. I did not absorb it the same way.
No.
I would have taken.
It's one of the best love stories I've ever seen in my
I'll take
life.
Count of Monte Cristo over.
No, you wouldn't.
For right now, I will
I would.
watch it again.
First choice.
after you
First
come
choice.
back.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch it
I
again.
love Count
Okay.
of Monte Cristo, but all right, I will go back and watch V for Vendetta.
I'm going to go back and watch it too.
Jesus, that you pulled that one out the ass.
I like that one.
What?
Yes.
This is what happened when you get the early shift, huh? He over at 2 o'clock, like, yeah, where that V for Vendetta? 2005.
I like that, Alex.
2005.
The mask, the little skinny hair thing.
Yeah.
He's a vigilante type thing.
Yes.
Zorro,
Yeah.
Italian version.
V. Yep.
V for Vendetta.
Okay,
Wow.
we'll do it.
Great movie. Great fucking movie.
Before we go out, man, free day trill.
Free day trail.
Free yellow cup.
Free yellow cup.
Yes.
Yeah, wear mask, but free it.
Yeah, free it. Okay. You don't gotta go.
Look, I want everyone to get back to normal, but I think the next 2 weeks are going to be very telling for. I think the next 2 weeks are going to be very serious for our country.
I don't know. We said that,
I
but
think
2
we need
weeks. 2 weeks have gone by since the protests, and we've been good.
No, we haven't.
No, we
Everywhere is spiked.
nope. It's
Not
spiked.
Rhode Island.
No. It did spike. You're right. People are getting corona, but they're also fighting it off very, very easily. There's been very little deaths.
Minimal about deaths.
Very little.
What's going on?
People are fighting through it. It's the summertime.
What's the?
I get it.
I just
What's
saw
the-
another.
what's
I
the
just saw
number
another
for-
thing where
What's
the
the
guy
number
said,
for the common flu? What is the number for that?
again, I don't think adding another is okay.
That's the problem. We're adding another.
Because there will come a time where it's COVID and flu season.
Yeah, it's both.
That's
Okay.
don't get me wrong.
I'm just saying.
And just one thing
He
before
just
we
coughed.
leave.
That was nasty.
Just one thing before we leave.
I'm not using an orange mic ever again. That's Dave's mic.
That's it. That's it.
Don't even
That's
put
it.
it in the bag with the rest of the
God damn it.
mics.
You're sick.
Rona.
You're sick.
I got it.
I got a Ziploc for that.
But before we go, I have to say this. Did y'all hear the thing about DNA telomeres? So telomeres.
Before we go?
No, before we go. I got to say this. In your DNA structure, those lines that you see in the DNA,
Yep.
those are called telomeres. The longer they are, the more prone you are to cancer. The shorter they are, the more prone you are to death.
You mean the width between the ladder?
The length between the lines within the DNA,
I know what he's talking
You know how you have the DNA structure?
about. Yeah.
It looks like a ladder. Let's straighten it out. It looks like a ladder.
Okay, but within the pole at the end of the ladder, there's lines that go down.
Right.
Those lines are called telomeres. The longer they are, the more prone you are to cancer.
Okay.
The shorter they are,
So that means this
the more
closes
prone you
in.
are to death.
So basically, the ladder
we all
closes
prone
in.
to death.
So it's a skinnier ladder.
Huh? So
You can have a wide ladder or a skinny ladder.
correct.
Okay.
Right. So skinny ladder,
Okay.
prone to death.
Dead by 30.
Wide ladder, prone to cancer. So usually DNA structure, the way that we work in the world,
Somewhere in the middle or somewhere?
we work somewhere in the middle, yeah. And then old age usually.
So my
dictates-
grandfather, 90. He's in the middle.
Usually, yeah, he's still working
damn it.
somewhere in the middle, right? So he figured out
When I see him,
his DNA structure.
I'm like,
you
Grant.
have the DNA.
I'm like,
though.
Grant.
Luckily, hopefully, you have the DNA structure, right? So wait, before we go.
Okay.
Lemire's.
I'm going to be 90.
Telomeres, right?
Telomeres.
So we have always tested. Long story, but short of it is that we, as scientists in labs, have always tested mice that have long telomeres because those mice have adapted to the lab environment, which means that before they are old enough to obtain either death or cancer, we're throwing those lab mice out, so they don't get to experience that within that environment. So their telomeres have grown to be elongated, right? So they can fight off diseases, and they're stronger at fighting off, at reproducing cells way more easily and way more quickly. Mm-hmm. So when we are doing these tests, when we're saying, hey, do you have shaken leg syndrome? And we're doing these tests on these lab mice, we're doing tests on mice that have stronger reproductive capacities
To heal.
to
fight off.
like superhuman capacities to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me I can be the Hulk?
And no, they're associated with our weak asses.
And then they say if the mice is able to recover, then that means that a human, because we have the same genome, then we are able to recover. And they provide the drug to us, and then we usually find out through lawsuits that drug has killed and done very much harm to a lot of people, right?
Because the telomere in a mice is different from the telomere in a human?
Correct. That was discovered about 15 years ago, and still to this day, the scientific community refuses to publish that to the public, so that the scientific community
So what should they use?
can do something about these. They should use wild mice.
Wow.
Not
They should
lab
stop recycling lab rats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Fuck.
just food for thought.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry.
I was fine with that. Hey, you're
So,
welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, research.
Or use Reem.
Figure out your telomere length and what your life looks like.
Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see.
Yeah.
Like, share, comment.
Even if it's spat by me. And that said, I'll kill
Yeah.
niggas dead.
And again, please, if you intend
not take pharmaceuticals.
on voting for Donald Trump,
100 next
just let me know
We
so
had
we can
100
have the
next week, yo.
conversation beforehand.
100.
100 next. Yo, should we invite people?
Yes,
I'm bringing a bottle.
We should have a party
I'm
next week,
bringing
right?
a big bottle.
We should have a fucking party.
let's have a party.
Hey, you know what we should probably do?
Airbnb. No.
We should a controlled adult party. Like you were not on a 30-year spectrum in that lineage of your family. You were 40 years. But we should have a party, and you know what? We should lighten it the fuck up.
I would definitely think
We should get
All
like
right, let's
get a little stupid next week.
get stupid.
Stupid? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down.
look, we've been heavy,
Stupid
though. We've been
next
heavy.
week. Well, life's
The
heavy.
last
right
10.
now.
The last
We've been
10.
heavy.
Yeah.
Life's
During,
heavy,
during
right?
COVID, we've been heavy.
Heavy. We're gonna be stupid. You're gonna see a
Yeah,
stupid side.
next
of us
week is
Yes.
100 episodes, and we will celebrate it with an abundance of
Stupidity.
Bring dumbass honorable mentions too.
brilliant
Bring
fuckery.
shit that makes people laugh and have fun. Honorable mentions that make people.
I already
be
know.
stupid.
My honorable mention next week is
Don't say it.
Alex's clean streak business. Where for $175, he will come and scrub the cracks.
Yo, y'all know what to do, man. Like, follow, share, comment. Peace. We out of here. Peace.